Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another Drop List video, the series where I cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different streetwear brands. And in today's video, I'm going to be covering everything that is dropping in week 4 of Palace's Spring 2022 collection. Now some of you guys are probably like, Daniel, what the hell are you doing? It's a Thursday. You're meant to be covering Supreme's latest drop, mate. It's not Palace, that's tomorrow. Well, I mean, yeah, technically you're right, but looking at Instagram, Supreme hasn't posted anything on their Instagram story, on their posts, nothing. So from the looks of it, it looks like week 2 is getting delayed 1 week later. So the only brand that's doing a weekly drop this week is Palace. And as I mentioned in the previous Sneaker Talk video, I wanted to hold off doing Palace's coverage as much as possible because last week I covered it, I don't want to say too early, but I covered the Hypebeast article that had allegedly all the pieces releasing in it. But then later in the week, Max Merch posted the full drop list, which is what I covered, plus some extra items. So I didn't fully cover the drop list last week, and I just want to say I'm sorry for that, guys. I'm sorry I went off the wrong info there. So that's why I have, 1, held off the Palace content till the Thursday, and 2, that is why I'm not covering Supreme, because Supreme isn't dropping this week. Now we know, obviously, we are getting a collaboration in week 4. We are getting a collaboration with Reebok Classics on some Victory G's. We talked about that in the Sneaker Talk video, but we haven't talked about all the seasonal pieces. So what we're going to do in today's video is we're going to cover the release details to do with week 4. We're going to cover all the individual seasonal and collaborative pieces releasing in the week. And of course, cover my thoughts and opinions on the pieces, the week as a whole, everything. We'll do that by using, well, if you haven't figured it out by now, a Max Merch post instead of a Hypebeast article. Let's head on over to that Max Merch post now and start covering the drop list, or sorry, the release details for week 4. And here we are at the, well, sorry, I should have said it's the Max Merch More page. So I'm still technically not giving you the guys the right info. This is their second Instagram where they provide more information. Who would have thought the Max Merch More page provides more info than the Max Merch page? Crazy, I know. This is what we'll be using today to cover everything. It'll be linked down in that description section below if you guys want to check it out. But we'll just quickly cover the drop details for week 4, and then we have a couple pages of items to go through. So Palace's Spring 2022 Week 4 full expected drop list. All items will be releasing this Friday in store and online, 11 AM Eastern Standard Time for the US, 11 AM GMT time for the UK. It'll also be releasing the day later. It'll be releasing on the Saturday for Japan and China. Japan in store and online, and then China through the WeChat store. If you have any further questions about the drop, just leave them down in that comment section below and I can help you guys out there. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's have a look at what we are getting in week 4. We'll cover it page by page. Let's dive into this first page here for week 4. Okay, so to kick it off with, we have the Tri Outline Coach Jacket. This is coming in a green, navy, and a tan. I swear it was coming in a black as well, or maybe I was tripping off of something, but I swear it came in more colors than this. Either way, it'll be releasing in all the colors it's going to come out in. Features a Palace Triferg logo, but only highlighting the outlines of the logo, done with, I think it's embroidery, and then we've obviously got Palace written inside the Triferg logo there. A nice little basic piece that if you like the color combinations of the logo and the jacket itself, it's a solid little outwear piece to pick up there. Next, we move into a zip-up hoodie. We have the Arc Zip Hood coming in a black, gray, navy, and a white. If you're a fan of zip-up hoodies, a fan of this arcing, it's not Old English, almost looks Western in a way. I can't really find the best descriptive word for the font type. Maybe there's some people out there that are really good with fonts that would know what it is. But yeah, if you're a fan of that font type, the arcing text, and a zip-up hoodie, that's the piece for you. And moving into the next hoodie, we have the Spaced Logo drop shoulder. So if you want to know what a drop shoulder hoodie is, instead of the shoulder stitching being at the shoulder line, it's been dropped, and you can sort of see it on the low res image there, but it gets dropped down about halfway down the bicep there. That makes it a little bit wider around this whole region here, and it means the piece isn't locked straight to your underarm, and it has a little bit of a extra breathability under the arms. I love drop shoulder stuff. It's really nice. It's just a little bit more comfortable. It doesn't stick to your body as much as pieces that are normally, you know, shoulder seamed up at the actual shoulder line there. Anyway, it's a nice little Palace hoodie with a retro looking graphic done on it. It's, if you just want a solid little Palace branded piece, this is definitely the one for you. I like it in the navy, and the black isn't too bad either. Next, we've got the stripe drop shoulder crew in multiple different colors. We covered what the drop shoulder thing is, and obviously the stripe element of it is the stripes on it. Again, just like the jacket as well, if you're a fan of the color combinations, this will work out for you. If you're not, maybe it's a bit of a miss. I don't mind the blue, but I have like 2 pieces that are striped in my wardrobe. I don't rock a lot of striped stuff, but that is page 1 of what's releasing in week 4. Let's go check out page 2. Here we are at page 2, and I just have to say, before we even start, I knew I wasn't tripping off of something. I knew there was another color. Max Merch just posted it on the second page. Okay, there we go. So the jacket does come in a black, and I gotta say, the black is the best color. The other colors, they got a little bit too funky for me. Now we'll dive into page 2 a little bit more. So we have the Goodyear t-shirt. This was graffitied on, well, I should say, painted, not really graffitied, but painted on a bunch of walls. I think it was around London and the various in-store locations that Palace has. This graphic here, it's okay, but I don't know. It's not the most appealing graphic I've ever seen on a Palace tee. It does come in a caramel, a grey marl, a navy, a white, and a black. Moving into the next tee, we have the World Tour t-shirt, where it's the World, saying World Tour 2009, 2009 being the established date of Palace, and a little trifurc inside the world there, with Palace being spelt out over the top of it. Again, it's an okay graphic for me. I don't think too much of it. It does come in a variety of different colors though. It comes in a grey, a violet, a pistachio, a blue, and a white. I've now learnt that that is what we technically called the pistachio color there. Next and a black as well, but even the black isn't doing it for me. Next we've got the 9 guns or no guns with a triangle logo cancelling out someone flexing. I mean, if anything, I think that was kind of the worst one, because depending on your personality, it could kind of come off as like incredibly cringy to wear, or a bit of a laugh if you're like incredibly ripped and then it says no guns. I don't know, I see what I mean? Like, it's very situational on who you are. Not really the most versatile and appealing tee, and it is on the back as well, as we can notice by the neckline. That graphic is plastered all over the back of it there. But yeah, the graphic tees not really doing much for me on page 2. I think my favorite piece would probably be the jacket in the black there. But let's go check out page 3 and see what our final few items are that are releasing this week. Well, it looks to be a continuation of page 2 with more of the 9 guns t-shirt being showcased here. My opinion doesn't change even on these more versatile colors of the tee here. Next we move into the Farmer trucker hat, a corduroy trucker hat with contrasting stitching and a cool little Palace Farmer graphic on it. I actually don't think this is too bad in the cream here. This cream color over here, kind of a solid little trucker. It's got a mesh backing as well, so it's a trucker with corduroy. I actually think this is kind of cool. Yeah, the cream one isn't too bad there. The burgundy's alright and the black's okay, but yeah, that would definitely be my favorite. And last but not least, we have the Reebok collaboration. We have the Victory G's coming in the 3 colors that they came in. You can watch my full in-depth thoughts on that in the Sneaker Talk video, but basically to summarize it, I was just like, this color's okay, these are pretty bad, these look like kids' school shoe colorways. That's all I really had to say. Oh, and the use of materials was cool, but yeah, you can go watch that video and watch me dive into it further there. But yeah, that is the last page. As we can see, we are only getting I don't even know how many items it actually was that are releasing in the week, but I'll zoom out. So we had the Guns t-shirt, we had the Farmer Trucker hat, we had the Reebok collab, the Goodyear t-shirt, the World Tour t-shirt, the Tri-Outline Coach jacket, the Arc Zip hoodie, the Spaced Logo hoodie, and the Stripe Drop shoulder crew neck. Yeah, I'm going to say that this week I could easily sleep on it. There's nothing that... there's not even any wants. Like, there's let alone there's not any needs. There's not any wants in week 4. There's, yeah, I could very easily go to bed tonight and forget about week 4. No issues with that. But I don't know, maybe you guys feel differently. The only piece I can really see that might pop this week is maybe the coach's jacket, but it would have to be in the black color. That would be the item that pops. The other ones, maybe the navy would do okay. Yeah, I there's nothing that I could see myself wearing from this week, but maybe you guys feel differently. Let me know how you feel about week 4 down in that comment section below. Well, that is it, guys. We covered everything to do with week 4 of Palace's Spring 2022 season. It's releasing on the 25th of February, or on the 26th if you live in Japan and China. We covered all the seasonal and collaborative pieces releasing this week, and we covered my thoughts and opinions on the week. I'd love to hear from you guys in that comment section below on how you're feeling about this week, and definitely, if you are picking up something from this week, I want to hear from you. What are you picking up? What colors are you feeling in the piece that you are picking up? Let me know what you're going to be picking up and what color it's coming in down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Palace weeks and seasons and collabs, you got to give me the 3 indicators I'm always asking for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and of course the best indicator of all, which is a subscribe to the channel. We recently hit the subscriber milestone of 3,270 this month. We've only got a couple more days until the end of February, and we're trying to aim for the new subscriber milestone of 3,275. Hopefully, with your guys' continuous support, we can reach that milestone before the end of the month. But that is all I have to say about week 4 of Palace's Spring 2022 season, guys. Good luck to all you guys out there looking to pick up something this week. I hope you managed to pick it up in the size and color you're after. But until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next drop list video, until the next Palace video in general, I'll catch you later.